Evening, everyone. Hi, I'm Ellen Cravato. I'm the CEO of the New Canaan Library, and welcome to our fantastic performance of the Spizzwinks. Isn't this great? I'm so delighted to be here with all of you. We had over 300 people register for this event. It's incredible. I want to just say a couple of words about the Spizzwinks. What an unusual name. What is going on at Yale? Whiff and Poof and Spizzwink. What is going on? There are, who knows how many a cappella groups are there at Yale? 8? What's the other guess? 17. Who'd have thought that that undergraduate body could support 17? And I learned tonight that what happens is that the 16 are farm teams that you sort of lead up to being asked to join the Whiff and Poofs, which is the oldest group, and the sort of senior league, you must be a senior to join. So anyway, let's hope that we can all write wonderful notes of recommendation to the Spizzwinks on their journey to hopefully becoming Whiff and Poofs at some point. I am particularly excited that they're here. I was a member of the first class of women at Columbia College and a founding member of the Metrotones, which was an a cappella female singing group. So I'm super psyched for tonight. Anyway, without further ado, I would like to invite the Spizzwinks to come and take it away.
Thank you all so much. We are the Yale Spizzwinks, America and the world's oldest a cappella group, and we are so excited to be here with you today at New Canaan Library. Let's give it a warm welcome to every one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm actually from Darien, so while you recently did beat us at the Turkey Bowl, it's okay. I forgive you. It's all right. Without further ado, that was, what you just heard, was Wake Freshman Wake. It's an old Yale College tune from the 1840s. I remember my first year in the Spizzwinks when I was a freshman way back when, in 1845, I actually composed this song, and I said, you know, we need something that's really modern to bring the Spizzwinks into the new age, into New Canaan Library today. So I thought that was a good choice. Next, we're going to speed things up a little bit. This is Some Nights by Fun, featuring Tabitha.
Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a drop. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they'd just fall off, but I still wake up. I still see your ghost, but I'm still not sure. But I still
Most nights I don't know anymore. Whoa, 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 Well, this is it, boys. This is war. What are we waiting for? Why don't we break the rules already? I was never one to believe the hype. Save that for the black and white. Tried twice as hard and I'm half as light. But here they come again to jack my style. And that's alright. I found a martyr in my bed tonight. She stops my bones from wondering just who I am, who I am, who I am. Oh, who am I? Well, some nights I wish that this all would end, 'cause I could use some friends for a change, yeah. And some nights I'm scared you'll forget me again. Some nights I always win, I always win, but I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. Oh, what do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore. Oh, so come on. Well, that is it, guys. That is all. 5 minutes in and I'm bored again. 10 years of this, I'm not sure if anybody understands. This one is not for the folks at home. Sorry to leave, Mom, I had to go. Who the heck wants to die alone, all dried up in the desert sun? Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they'd just fall off.
Thank you all so much. That, of course, was Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, a Spizzwinks Christmas classic. Now, I think we're going to be up here for a while, so it's proper for us to introduce ourselves. Guys, you know each other, not to them. You know, normally I would start this out, but I'm going to let Elijah start this one out. All right, come on.
Hello, everybody. My name is Elijah. I am a sophomore tenor 1 from the very good Villanova, Pennsylvania. And at Yale, well, I was going to major in directional studies, but the first lecture was so boring that I downright up and left.
Hello, I'm Ezra, a first-year baritone from the magnificent Manhattan, New York, and I am majoring in apiology, which is the only major where you want to get B's on your exams.
Hi, I'm Nate, a first-year tenor 2 from the Bohemian Bowling Green, Kentucky, and at Yale, I'm double majoring in agriculture and enthusiasm so that one day I can be a Jolly Rancher.
Hi, I'm Zari. I'm a junior tenor 1 from the superstellar south of Chicago. And at Yale, I'm majoring in cliffhanger so that one day.
Easton, New York, baritone, brevity.
Hi, I'm Brennan. I'm a first-year bass from the auspicious Atlanta, Georgia, and at Yale, I am triple majoring in math.
Hi, I'm Clark, a first-year tenor 1 from the shimmering Shanghai, China, and at Yale, I'm majoring in same-day clothing alterations so that one day I can tailor swiftly.
Hello, my name is Max. I'm a first-year baritone from the notorious Newtown, Pennsylvania, and one day I'm hoping to major in magnetism so that I can be attractive.
Hey y'all, I'm Tabitha, a junior tenor 2 from the humbling Healdsburg, California. And at Yale, I'm double majoring in X-ray ornithology and Nordic studies, so that at the end of my life, I can look back with pride and say, yeah, I Scandinavian. Hi, I'm Abril, a sophomore tenor 1 from the fabulous Fairfax, Virginia. And at Yale, I'm majoring in engineering and minoring in stature.
Hello, I am William Way, a freshman baritone from the beautiful Baton Rouge. And at Yale, I'm majoring in political science and vegetable. So when I grow up, I can be Broccoli Obama.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jayang. I'm a sophomore bass from the Machiavellian Manhattan, New York. And at Yale, I'm majoring in theater studies and linguistics so that when I grow up, I can write a play on words.
And hello, everyone. My name is John. I'm a sophomore baritone from the delightful Darien, Connecticut. And at Yale, I'm majoring in music, but really, I'm just a major disappointment. And we are the Yale Spizzwinks. Thank you so much.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found. Leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away beyond the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I?
Clouds are so far behind, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney.
That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly. birds fly over the rainbow, why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I?
Thank you so much. That, of course, was Max on Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And now we are going to do something a little different. We are going to do our own arrangement of Grace Kelly, originally by Mika, today featuring our fantastic tenor one, Elijah.
I want to talk to you. Do I attract you? Do I repulse you with my queasy smile? Am I too dirty? Am I too flirty? Do I like what you like? I could be wholesome, I could be loathsome. Guess I'm a little bit shy. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me without making me try? I try to be like Grace Kelly. Well, but the looks were too sad. So I try a little Freddie. I've got an identity mad. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. Well, gotta be green, gotta be mean, gotta be everything more. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? Why don't you walk out the door?
Getting angry about so many things.
But how can I help it? How can I help it? How can I help what you think? Hell of my baby, hell of my baby, putting my life on the brink. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? Why don't you like yourself? Should I bend over? Should I look older just to be put on your shelf? I try to be like Grace Kelly. Well, but the looks were too sad. So I try a little Freddie. I've got identity mad. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. Well, gotta be green, gotta be mean, gotta be everything more. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? Why don't you walk out the door? Well, say what you want to satisfy yourself. Hey! But you only want what everybody else says you should want. Should want. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. Well, gotta be green, gotta be mean, gotta be everything more. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? Why don't you walk out the door? I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. Well, gotta be green, gotta be mean, gotta be everything more. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? Why don't you walk out the door?
Thank you so much. Next, we are going to do Let It Snow for You. This is obviously not the time of year when it usually snows. The snow doesn't really stick yet, but I think with our kind of confidence, we can will it to happen. What do we think? What do we think? Can we make it snow? Right? Please?
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Man, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When I finally kiss goodbye, I wasn't going out of the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. And the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Need water for this one. Safe behind these windows and these parapets of stone, gazing at the people down below me. All my life I watch them as I hide up here alone, hungry for the histories they show me. All my life I memorize their faces, knowing them as they will never know me. All my life I wonder how it feels to pass a day not above them, but part of them. And out there, living in the sun, give me one day out there. All I ask is one, to hold forever out there, where they all live unaware. What I'd give, what I'd dare, just to live one day out there. Out there among the millers and the weavers and their wives, through the roofs and gables I can see them. Every day they shout and scold and go about their lives, heedless of the gift it is to be them. If I were in their skin, I'd treasure every instant out there, strolling by the sun. Taste a morning out there, like ordinary men who freely walk about there, just one day, and then I swear I'll be content with my share. Won't resent, won't despair, old and bent, I won't care. I'll have spent one day out there. That, of course, was my mother's second favorite Spizzwink, soloing on Out There from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. And next, I think it's time for a little announcement.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, William L. Harkness Vanderbilt, 16th. I am the 111th historian of the Spizzwinks of Yale University. Now, we've been singing for quite some time, and you all have been a terrific audience, so we thought that it'd be a good idea to take a short break to tell you all a quick... Now, this is an entirely true story that happened to me and my fellow Spizzwinks as we embarked on our fabulous summer tour to, among other places, Marrakesh, Morocco. Now, the first thing you should know about me is I'm not very smart. You see, the night before we were to leave to, among other places, Marrakesh, Morocco, I stayed up very late playing Twister with my... And when I awoke the next morning to find my foot still planted firmly on red, much to my abide in shock and horror, my fellow Spizzwinks had left without me. I was in a complete state of shock and horror. I had no idea what to do, so naturally I did what any of you would have done. I ran to the nearest airport. It was a long way, but I ran. And I hopped on the first plane I could find, thinking naturally that plane would take me from New Haven, Connecticut, all the way to Marrakesh, Morocco. But when I got off that plane, I found that I was not on the warm, welcoming, relatively safe streets of Marrakesh. No siree, Bob. I was on the mean, mean streets. Cambridge, Massachusetts. Now, for those of you who may not know, Cambridge is home to a small, insignificant, terrible, Spizzwinks, please. Their name is Harvard. Okay. Might I remind you that Harvard is the finest correctional facility on the East Coast of the United States of America? And as I walked those cobbled streets, hoping not to run into any Harvard students, I noticed a small crowd beginning to gather. Gather. Off in the distance, a building was on fire. Flames were leaping everywhere. Leaping. But that was not the most astonishing sight, no. For there, on top that burning building, wreathed in smoke, stood a beautiful Harvard graduate student. She was holding a 6-month-old baby. She was screaming, "Help me! Help me! Somebody save me and my baby!" The crowd thought for a moment, and then cleverest one among them shouted, "Jump! It's your only chance!" "Jump! It's your only chance!" "Oh, but we'll never make it! We she cried. Well, the crowd was pretty exasperated, but being intrepid souls as they were, they thought for a moment longer. And then, assuming really, really uncomfortable positions, they thought for what would become an indefinite amount of time. Suddenly, inspiration struck. Throw the baby! At least we can save the baby!
Throw the baby! At least we can save the baby!
Oh, but who'll catch him? She cried. He will splatter on the ground like an egg or a hefty bag of chicken broth. Seemingly, all hope was lost. But there, in that very bleak and grim time, there stepped forth the amazing, the incomparable, the incomparable, the incontinent Andover Exeter. And Andy here wasn't your average Harvard schmo. No Surrey Bob, no ma'am. Susan. Andy here was the star wide receiver for the Harvard Crimson, a football, a team. And Andy here wasn't going to drop that ball because Andy never drops nothing.
Nope.
And so our hero warmed up with some quick but invigorating stretching exercises. And apparently, just that, our hero was ready. The crowd was ready. Hi-ya! Even that tinsy tiny little baby atop that burning building, wreathed in smoke, bathed in his mother's arms, that tinsy tiny baby was ready. Well, our young graduate student faded back for what was about to be the most important toss of her young, yet tragically unfulfilled life. And she sent that baby as a perfect spiral. It went to the right. It went to the left. And seemingly defying all known laws of physics, it went to the right again! And with a leap, Andy caught the baby. Oh, but he was so excited that he spiked the baby. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a moral to every story. And the moral to this story should be painfully clear. This is what happens when you or a loved one goes to Harvard. Thank you very much.
I'm not feeling it today, I'm sorry. You're playing tricks on me. You know I like my chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night. Pair of jeans that fit just right. And the radio up. Well, I was raised up beneath the shade of a Georgia pine. And that's home, you know, sweet tea, pecan pie, and homemade wine, where the peaches grow. My house, it ain't much to talk about, but it's filled with love that's grown in southern ground, and a little bit of chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. I like to see the sun rise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, and know a mother's love. Well, it's funny how it's the little things in life that mean the most. Now, where you live, or what you drive, or the price tag on your clothes, there's no dollar sign on a piece of mind. This I've come to know. So if you agree, have a drink with me and raise your glasses for a toast to a little bit of chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. I like to see the sun rise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, and know a mother's love. I thank God for my life, for the stars and stripes. May freedom forever fly, and let it ring. Salute the ones who died, the ones who gave their lives, so we don't have to sacrifice all the things we love, like our chicken fried. Sing it! Cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, and know a mother's love. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, and know a mother's love.
That, of course, was the American classic, Chicken Fried, soloed on by my fabulous assistant pitch, who was reluctant, apparently, I'm not sure, Jia Young. Next, we have If Ever I Would Leave You from the musical Camelot, featuring the best baritone in town, Easton Ryder.
If ever I would leave you, it wouldn't be in summer. Seeing you in summer, I never would go. Your hair streaked with sunlight, your lips red as flame, your face with a luster that puts gold to shame. But if I'd ever leave you, it couldn't be in autumn. How I'd leave in autumn, I never would know. I've seen how you sparkle when fall nips the air. I know you in autumn, and I must be there. If ever I would leave you, it couldn't be in springtime, knowing how in spring I'm bewitched by you so. No, not in springtime, summer, winter, or fall. Never could I leave you at all.
Well, I bet you're wondering how I knew about your plans to make me blue with some other guy that you knew before. Between the two of us guys, you know I loved you more. It took me by surprise, I must say, when I found out yesterday. I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. I heard it through the grapevine. I'm just about to lose my mind, honey, honey, yeah. See, I know a man ain't supposed to cry, but these tears I can't hold inside. Losing you make my life, you see, because you mean that much to me. You could have told me yourself, if you love, baby, someone else instead. I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. Oh no, I heard it through the grapevine. I'm just about to lose my mind, honey, honey, yeah, yeah. Darling, I heard it, yeah. I heard it through the grapevine, baby. There's a rumor going around. See, people say believe half of what you see, knowing none of what you hear. So I can't help being confused. Is it true? Please tell me, dear. Did you plan to let me go for some other guy that you loved before? Because I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. No, no, I heard it through the grapevine. I'm just about to lose my mind, honey, honey, yeah.
That, of course, was our fantastic tenor one Zari on I Heard It Through the Grapevine, originally popularized by Marvin Gaye. And with that, that unfortunately does leave it to the last song of our set for this evening. But liked what you heard, or you didn't, but you believe in second chances. You can find our music wherever music is streamed. That's Spotify, Apple Music. I'm not sure if anyone uses Pandora anymore, but it's there. You can find it. And you can also find us on YouTube. Give that a try. And Instagram. Our Instagram account is Spizzwink. That's SPIZZWINK. So, without further ado, we leave you with no regrets.
No regrets, although you found somebody new. No regrets, sweetheart, no matter what you say or do. Somehow a happy romance, it ended so suddenly. Still in my heart you'll be forever mine. What's going on? What are you doing? Hey, you do me a favor? Get back in the shoe. Hi, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's a kid. I deeply apologize on behalf of the Yale Spizzwinks and the Yale Corporation for my colleague's behavior. He gets a little carried away sometimes, and I really, the only thing I can say is, but no regrets, although you found somebody new. No regrets, sweetheart, no matter what you say or do. 'Cause I know our love will linger when that other love forgets. So I will say goodbye with no regrets. I've got no regrets. Our lovely love affair has gone astray. No regrets, sweetheart. I know I'll care while you're away. Because somehow our happy romance, it ended so suddenly. But in my heart you'll be forever mine. Oh baby, no matter whatever you say, I got no regrets. No regrets. Although somebody new looks good to you. No regrets, sweetheart, no matter what you say or do. 'Cause I know our love will linger when that other love forgets. So I'll say goodbye with no regrets. I'll say goodbye with no regrets. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been the Yale Spizzwinks. Have a great night.